Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. It is a no makeup day, so I apologize, but I don't have anything going on because I'm going to be going to the gym today, and I totally forgot to get this video recorded and up, so I apologize for the look. Or the non-look. So I'm going to go ahead and update you guys on my deck of panning, of course. As you can see, I have my board here as always. So this is updated on the 20th of every month. Today is the 20th, and this was created by Emily and Max. So that's Emily, and Emily and Max is her YouTube channel name, and it runs from January the 20th to December 20th, which gives you a month off in between, which is really great for the holidays and everything, and get just refreshed and started for the next year. So we're going to start off with my first item, which is my 9 of Hearts brand own one of, which is Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. This was at 32.9, hang on a second, 32.11 in the last update, and we're really getting low on this. I had sort of told myself I wanted this done by September, and I think I should be able to get most of this done within September, but I don't know that I'll have it done until the update following. But I'm really happy that this is something that I could potentially have out in the next month or two. And I've been doing my eye makeup almost every single day, at least maybe 6 days a week. My face makeup, not as many times, but yeah, this one is still in for now. The next one is In It for the Long Haul, which is the 10 of Diamonds. And that is a product you will use 100 times. And that one I had selected my Smashbox Highlighter Trio, and I have actually removed this out of the project. I depotted all of these into a lotion because I don't want this palette anymore. It's old, it's dry and dusty, and it doesn't apply very nicely on the skin. So this one is not going to be completed and counted as completed until that lotion is completed. So I'm putting this aside, but I have brought in a new item for my 100 uses, and I will tell you about that just before we select a new item for one of my rollouts. So this one is not in the project anymore. I have selected a new item for this prompt. So the next item we have is the King of Spades, and that one is a matte product, and for that I have selected my Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer in the mini size, and I have a goal of 5 uses, and I have used it 5 times. I don't like how dirty the packaging looks. I will clean that before I put that away in my collection again, but it's definitely getting used and loved, and that makes me happy, though it still looks relatively new. There's no dips or anything because 5 uses isn't that much, honestly. And I know this would take a really long time to use up, so I would like to actually start using this at some point, probably within the next year, and try and maybe work it out or get some use on it. So that's something I'll keep in the back of my mind, but it definitely is very firmly pressed and will take a very long time to use up. So that one is rolling out. That is the rollout. The next one is the baked product, which is the 6 of Diamonds, and that one is Kosas Foundation Powder. And for that one, it's just a little deluxe size sample. So the last update I was at 30.72, and I am now at 29.96. And as you can see, I've made some very good progress. It is no longer domed. It is almost at the clay puck. I'm pretty close to finishing this. I'm hoping to have this done either by next update or the update following. I would love to have it out for the next update because obviously I need something to roll out, but this one is a really nice powder. It's just, it goes too fast for me, like, because it's baked and it's so lightly pressed and like I don't want to say a bouncy powder, but it's such a nice loose light powder. It goes fast. So I think for the price it's not worth it. But it is a nice powder. But that one is to go to completion, so I still have some work to do on that one. And then the next one is the 5 of Clubs, which is a sentimental item, in that I selected my Hindash Beautopsy palette, and this was a gift from my beautiful friend Valerie on Instagram at VMRT. I was so blown away. Just, it meant everything that she sent this to me, and I have been doing that whole hanging on to things and not using them so that you still have the product kind of thing. So I told myself I had to start using this like ASAP. to roll it through this project, because I put it in to use it and then I was like, oh, I have to save it, I'll use other things first. I started doing that whole mentality thing again. I just need to use it, it's that simple. So I did use it one more time. I have a use of 10 times goal, like my goal is 10 time usage, and I have used it a total of 5 times. I only used it, I want to say once the last month, maybe twice, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was just the once. But it's starting to look loved, and I'm really, really enjoying this palette a lot. So I definitely need to get more use on this. And I need to actually grab it and not just save it, because I love it so much. I don't want to just save it. So I need to actually use it. The next is Jack of Diamonds, which is a whole collection roulette. And for that, I selected my e.l.f. Putty Primer. And I've only used this the one time still, because I'm working on so many other primers. I have 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth primer. So I haven't used this, and I need to really start using the things, because this is now open. And the other one, there's 2 of them. No, one out of the 4 are not open. The other 3 are open. I need to start getting use on the ones that are open. And then the hair care, which is the 5 of Spades. I decided to select my Scruple spray, which is sort of like a shine spray, like a repair spray. So your hair may be dry or like crunchy or whatever feeling. If you spray this a little bit in your hair, it just gives it such a smooth, shiny feel. It's just so nice. However, I can't use it when I do this kind of stuff to my hair, because it is so oily-ish. Like it's a nice misty oil spray kind of thing that it just would flatten any of this stuff that's in my hair. It would just flatten it. So I can't use this when I do my hair like this. But I did get the consistent amount of usage. So the last update, it was at 59.94, and this update it is at 55.37. So I'm really, really happy about that. And my goal is to complete this completely. I want this out before the end of the year. So that would be so great if I could do that. And we have, so September, October, November, December, right? So August to September, October to November to December. Yeah, 4 months, I think. My mind is not working this morning. What the hell? Anyway, I may not finish it. I may not, because my use is not that big. So, and there's this much left. So if I don't make like the consistent amount of product, if I keep doing that, I'm only going to get to about here. So I may still end up having a little bit left by the end of the year, but I'm okay with that, because I don't need to use this every time I do my hair. So, and I am getting so much use out of it, and it will be done at least by the midway of next year. So I'm totally happy with that. So that's fine. Okay, we're going to move on to the 4 of Spades, and then we'll talk about the color or the product that I'm bringing in for the 100 uses. So 4 of Spades is an eyeshadow. And for that one, I selected JD Glow Anomaly, which I totally forgot to get out. And, ooh, I'm dropping everything here. So that is this one right here. This really beautiful, crazy purpley blue switch. I love this so much. I have a use of 5 goals. That's my 5 use goal. And I have only used this 3 times so far. And I just need to get those 2 more uses and I can roll it out, which I should be able to do that next month, no problem. I kind of want to leave it in a little bit more just to get a little bit more use, just because it is so beautiful. But I think I'm just going to continue on with the 5 uses and maybe pull something else in depending on the prompts. Or I might extend it. Sorry, I gotta listen for my son, because my husband's out of the house and he's just playing in his room and he's jumping on the bed, so I have to listen for him. And the one that I'm bringing in for the Smashbox palette, I've decided to roll that out. And I've decided to roll this one in its place, which is Oprah's Everglow. It is the Nikki Tutorials collab, and it's the highlighter trio. And I'm using this right now because technically my neck and my body is deeper than my face, because for my face I exfoliate quite often and it tends to take away the tan, so my body is always deeper than my face. And so when I use this, I use my medium foundation, which matches my body, or I'll self-tan to match my body. That only lasts a few days. And then what I'll do is I will put all of these three together, and it gives me just this ever beautiful highlighter that is just so perfect for me right now, which it gives like the undertone of it, like this matches my skin shade pretty well. It's not too deep, but then when it hits the light, it gives such a beautiful like champagne-y glow. And I really, really like the way that all three of them work together. So for now, I'm going to use all three, and then when I start to lose my tan, I'm going to go to just using the two, and then in the winter, I'll probably just use the light one. And so I can definitely get my 100 uses on this. Since rolling it in, I've already got 10 uses on this, and I haven't even counted my 11th use, which I have to mark down here because I used it yesterday and I didn't mark any of those uses down. Sorry, I gotta listen for them. So I have to mark the 11th one down. So technically it's 11, but as I have it right now, it's 10. So that is everything. I do need to roll in one new item. So let's go ahead and pick a card. My kid is just having so much fun. It's hilarious. Okay, so the top card is a 2 of hearts. So we want to select hearts out of this right here. It's so hard to pick these. I don't want to grab 2. I always like worry I'm going to grab 2. Okay, so this one is a powder. Okay, my husband's home now, finally. Okay, so so this is the 2 of hearts. So I just have to make sure that I mark this 2 of hearts and powder, and then we're gonna go and select. I'm thinking another individual eyeshadow, even though I have so many on the go right now. Or what I could do is pull in my L'Oreal Infallible powder, because my closest one will be done soon. The only thing is, this is for my shade, my skin shade right now, but it's a little bit light. So maybe I'll pull this one in. So this is L'Oreal Infallible shade 180 Linen. And I think I'm gonna go for, I'll go for 15 uses. Okay, so that's everything. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the tardiness of this, getting this up and being a little bit rushed, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.